watching at home, he has come completely undone. Nick just hit an underhand serve, and Tsitsipas ran up and basically smacked it into the side wall near the scoreboard. He basically hit the scoreboard. Again, he's got to really be careful too, because he did hit a ball into the crowd. Now he's hit at the scoreboard, and I would like to say he should know better, but emotions have gotten away from him. I think now Tsitsipas is arguing, but really strategically, you should have seen the psychological warfare that Nick has been playing on you, and you should have been complaining about Nick's behavior before you lost it. Now it's tough for Tsitsipas to argue for himself because he's done things that you can't really excuse. He's hit a ball into the stands, and now he hit a ball into the scoreboard. But I don't know of many players who could go and play against Nick and watch him and deal with what he's been dealing with. I mean, every time Tsitsipas is going to serve, Nick is talking. He's nonstop talk. It's a nonstop conversation with the umpire. So Tsitsipas is now staying up for himself, but he should have done this earlier. He should have done this when the cards were in his favor. Before he lost his temper, he should have been on the umpire. Like every time Nick went and talked when he's getting ready to serve, he should have gone to the umpire. He should have been more proactive in the situation. Said, look, you can't have Nick keep talking as I'm getting ready to serve. You can't have him talk the entire match. He should have stood up for himself instead of trying to ignore it and play it off and act like it's not bothering him, because clearly it's been bothering him the whole match. Now he's completely unraveled, and Kyrgios has got him right where he wants, because Kyrgios, kind of like McEnroe, can play through the chaos. The chaos he creates, he can play through. It's kind of funny to watch McEnroe, sit there upstairs and kind of judge Nick Kyrgios' behavior when he did the same thing to his opponents. He basically would completely act like a jerk, have a nonstop running conversation with umpires and things like that, and with fans. Same thing Nick Kyrgios is doing, although Nick, I think, actually might take it to another level, because Nick lots of times isn't even upset at a line call. He just nonstop crazy. But it's clearly gotten to Tsitsipas, and now he has done two things that have put them in really hot water. The umpire's really watching him now to see what he's going to do, because he's hit one into the stands. He's hit at the scoreboard, which is very close to the stands. So that he really can't slip up anymore. He's going to start getting point penalties and things. And his arguments aren't as valid when he's lost his temper. He should have, in my mind, been more of an advocate for himself before he lost his stuff. Now he just went and tried to hit Nick, and he missed. So he has lost his mind. Nick is in his head. And I'm sure in the press conference, Tsitsipas is going to say that, Nick can't act this way, but he should have known better. This should be a lesson to the rest of the tour. You can't ignore Nick's behavior and act like it doesn't bother you, because it's going to bother you. And you should start to complain about his behavior before Nick gets in your head. And, I kind of feel for Tsitsipas a little bit, because he was trying to keep his composure, act like it doesn't bother him, keep everything inside, but now it's completely out in the open. He completely has lost his mind right now. He's lost it. He just, again, went after Nick and missed him, and Nick has got him right where he wants. And I think before this match, they were kind of friendly. They've had a friendly pass, but the gloves are off, and they will never be friends again after this match. You can absolutely guarantee it. If they are, I'll be impressed. But I don't think after this match there's any way they're ever going to be friends again. And, it looks like Nick, but you never know with Nick. I mean, Nick can start to tank out of nowhere. But Nick certainly at the moment has Tsitsipas exactly where he wants him. And I don't know how Tsitsipas is going to be able to calm himself down at this point and just get on with it and play tennis. And he's not going to get much sympathy from the umpire anymore, because now he's done some things that are unexcusable. If he would have argued that, hey, you've got to control Nick more, before he lost his control, I think he would have had a really strong argument. I would have even gotten the tournament officials involved before I lost my temper and called him on the court and said, look, you can't keep letting Nick talk as I'm going to serve, have an ongoing conversation with the stands, with the umpire, dropping the F-bomb every 2 seconds. You can't have this. But now it's too late. Winner is a semifinal, most probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So now Nick's up 5-2. I don't know how Tsitsipas is going to come back from this. He looks completely unraveled. One thing that's kind of interesting, as Tsitsipas gets so frustrated and he loses his temper, it really shows, because if you watch him aesthetically, if you just watch him at the ball, you're like, this guy is amazing. You know, he doesn't appear to have many weaknesses, but what he certainly, when he gets tight, and especially the adrenaline is probably running, he's probably got all kinds of nerves and anxiety and anger. When he gets into this mode, he has zero touch. Whenever he's tried a soft shot, he's probably hit about 5 or 6 balls. I'm not exaggerating. Let me know if I'm wrong here, guys, but I've seen about 5 or 6 attempts at like drop shots and touch shots that's hit the ground before it's even reached the net. So his feel in his hands, obviously when he gets nervous and mad, and he's just got everything going on at the moment, he loses feel for the ball. And Nick has great feel right now. Feels like Nick is more mature and serious in this tournament. He's not. See, that's the thing that's so stupid. I mean, I'm not calling you stupid, but we give Nick way too much credit. Nick is not, just because he's winning, he isn't being more mature and serious. He has carried on like an absolute buffoon from start to finish of this match. He really should not be able to get away with it. He should have been defaulted by now. Now Tsitsipas has done some things to where he is on the borderline of getting defaulted. I'm not at all excusing Tsitsipas's responses, because now, like I said, it's kind of hard for him to go be an advocate for himself with the way Nick has behaved the entire match based off the 2 outbursts he's had. Well, now 3, maybe 4. You could count 4 outbursts. He has hit a ball into the stands. Another time, Nick missed a serve, and Kyrgios fired the ball back to the middle, which it looked like he was trying to hit Nick, which he definitely was. He's hit a ball at the scoreboard very hard on a Nick Kyrgios underhand serve, and then he has gone for Nick intentionally with an overhead. He could have hit the ball anywhere, and he fired it at Nick. So, you know, Tsitsipas, both players on thin ice, although I think that they're not going to they are not going to really punish Nick. He has established the precedent. The umpires let him establish the precedent that he can drop the F-bomb all match long. He can talk to his box anytime he wants. He can have an ongoing argument with the umpire, and the umpire is going to engage him. So it's really the environment that Nick wants to be in, that he's comfortable in, and Tsitsipas has completely lost it. If he can somehow come back and make this a 5-setter, it will be amazing. I don't see it happening unless Nick, you know, goes off the rails, which he obviously could at any moment. Just a very interesting match. It's sad because it's like must-watch TV. It is like watching a train wreck. I can't stop watching. I like watching it, but at the same time, I hate that I like watching it, because it really, I don't think there's any place in the game for the way Nick has acted the entire match. Do you see Nick winning it? Yeah, the whole thing? I don't know, but definitely this match, I see him winning. I do see Nick winning this match right now. And he's just cruising through his service games. He's in a great serve rhythm. He's winning serve games within seconds, not even within minutes. And he's hit another drop shot. Nick, Kyrgios went and just, I think he hit him in the chest there. Whole thing, I don't see him winning the whole thing. I mean, look what Nadal's doing right now. Nadal's playing a very good player. And Nadal is, no drama, just going out there and crushing. So, you can see at this point, Tsitsipas looks like his biggest goal is to actually be able to hit Nick rather than win the match, which I think Nick's got to be loving this. He's going to eat it up, and we'll see you. Show us the video. What, this? Right here. Here it is right here. So hopefully I don't know if YouTube will punish me for this, but look, here's what I'm watching right now. And it's 30-15. We'll watch this point together. And let's see what happens here. Nick winding up the serve. Second serve. McEnroe just said, I think their friendship's over right about now. But, you know, how can you be friends with somebody who does this to you when you're playing the entire match? Just totally disrespectful to his opponents by arguing the entire match. Disrespectful to the crowd. Disrespectful to the umpires. Tsitsipas, again, has done things wrong in this match, but I more blame Nick. I don't think, myself as a player, I think I would lose my temper too. I don't think I could handle playing a person acting this way the entire match. Ooh, and he hits a drop shot, goes over the net, and now he's taking a bow. Look at that. Oh my gosh. He is a jerk. All right, guys, maybe we'll check in a little later. You guys take care. The fans, of course, are eating it up. Cake.